What is going on, Relocation Football League fans? It is your boy Mix, a.k.a. Rob Roby, and we are here for the Week 15 finale going on between the Armadillos and the Aviators. Austin and St. Louis going down in just a moment, man. So we're going to see how this game is going to measure up. Two teams here, both of these teams, gotta say, man, been on a roll here in season 9. 10-3 versus 9-4. We are at Skyline Stadium this evening, despite the daytime in the game. You guys know what it is. We're gonna go ahead and pay some bills right quick, turn this thing side to side, and see how things are going to stack up here. In St. Louis, ball is on the tee. St. Louis going to get the ball here at home. And we are underway. Cal Bain coming out onto the field. Boy, 26 years of age, and this guy, hey man, he's made all the difference here in Columbus. Taking over after Marquise Washington was dealt away, and he has definitely kept up or upheld this team here this season. This David Levis, but that's his 148th tackle this season as he gets right in there in the backfield. It's a 2-yard loss. A lot of stuff to talk about in this game, man, so stay tuned. Smash the like button if you are here checking this out right now. Here's Bain, screenplay, 30, and he is going to get up to the 38-yard line. Brings up a 3rd and 2 as that football is going to go to Kingston Kinney on the screen here. It's a 3rd and 2 now. They might run him again. No, they're going to play action. Bain throwing, quick pass in the traffic, and the Armadillos are going to stop that right there as he tried to thread the needle to Armand Holland, the veteran wide receiver, and no, sir. Armadillos defense shutting it down. Austin, man, they have definitely come alive this season. Fair catch there at the 19, and we are going to get a look at Mr. Chumlee, new coach, and it looks like a new Chumlee, man. This guy here, been known as the bum. He's been playing lights out here, leading all passers, 29 touchdowns, 12 INTs, over 4,500 yards. And this guy has been absolutely remarkable here for the Aviators. We'll talk about him as well as the game starts to develop here. He's under center. Going to hand this ball off? No, it's a play action. Going to throw. Pass going to be caught. That's Brandon Williams, the tight end, year 4 man out of Auburn. Getting that ball here. 9-yard gain on the play. And they just have 1 yard to go here to move the chain. Single back formation. Levi Dixon in the backfield here. They'll hand it off to him as a first down and then some. Keep trucking, 33. Out of USC, year 1 man. Just remarkable what Coach Roland Woods has been able to do with these Austin Armadillos here. First year here with the Armadillos coming over from the Barons. And he's done a great job. Only 3 losses here. Gonna throw it underneath. Catch gonna be made. Such an explosive offense. Chumlee, man, he's just been dialed in, man. I remember seeing him in previous years, I'm sorry. He just, kind of was a staggered QB here, making a lot of mistakes and everything. But man, they call him the bum. Boy, not calling him the bum this season here. This guy is 10-3 as he finds Braun there on the outside. He's just having probably one of the best seasons of his career here with the Armadillos. Boy, that's a nice tackle. Let me see, 23. I just missed that right there. That's the King Armstrong with the tackle there. Here is Chumlee. 1st and 10 for the 37-yard line down. Going to throw a sideline pass, and that catch will be made along the sidelines. And he's going to find Jordy Johnson on the play. Year 4 man out of the Army. Season 3 draft, round 2, 37 overall pick. And they're going to see whether or not he was in. I think he got both of those feet in there. Let's see. Like the catch there, one foot was down, second foot was down. Oh, man, maybe the left foot might have been on the line there. Kind of a bad angle. Let's see what they say. Looks like they're going to count it as the first down here. So on the move, 21-yard line. Here's Chumlee, gonna throw. Catch gonna be made. So the catch is made. The 10-yard line, single back formation. Chumlee under center. Gonna hand off to Dixon. Dixon inside end zone. Touchdown! Armadillos! Levi Dixon into the end zone. Man, he just walked that one right in here. How about that? The hole was so open, man, you could get a U-Haul through that one easily there. Great blocking by the O-line. What a drive here for Chumlee. Chumlee, 28 years of age. Though I would say that the scouting reports on him, /hate, has made him almost feel like he's almost been 30 his entire career here in the RFL. Calling him the bum. And boy, has he really come alive with this vertical power run offense here. 6 to 7 year pro. He's looked absolutely amazing, I'd have to say. Here is Bain under center now, high formation. Getting another go round here. Second drive for the Aviators. Kenny, man, just so elusive, a great back here, and that's going to be the key here, trying to keep 2K stopped in the backfield. He gets 1 yard on that play, but they want to try to contain this halfback at all costs here. The problem is they have a dual threat quarterback. It's going to be a good pass there, leads to the 35. When you have a great halfback and a dual threat quarterback, it's very hard to contain both at the same time. So we're going to have to see how the Armadillos are going to adapt to the Aviators' offensive attacks this game here. It's a good run there, and he knew he was going to break one eventually here. He's going to get to the 46-yard line on his third carry here. And oh man, when he starts putting up that one there and pointing first downs, it can get ugly here. Let's see how the Armadillos adapt to this single back formation. Bench form. Play action down the field. Oh my goodness, it's a statue. The statue is to the 40-yard line, and that is going to be sponsored by Aiden Harold. As Coach Roland Woods came out to Austin, and he reached back to Brooklyn. He said, hey, put my boy on the flight. We got to get him down here to Texas, man. And Aiden Harold, man, coming down here. Boy, what's a nice statue there, right to him, INT. And he tells Kyle Bain, get a load of me here. Wow, what a pick that was by Harold, man. Great job here. It's Chumlee. The miscommunication there from Levi Dixon. He goes out wide. Chumlee gonna throw. Has a man and gonna throw to him wide. Just missed him on that play. It was a great looking play there. Had double targets. The throw. Catch is gonna be made. Only 6'4", 230 pounds. Seasoned quarterback here in the RFL. A lot of physical attributes. Desirable for a quarterback. If you're in the RFL and you understand how quarterbacks work, you look at the attributes. That's a great pass there to Levi Dixon. You understand how attributes work here, and you look at Chumlee, man, you realize this guy here, man, is definitely a guy that you would want to have in your franchise. A lot of experience here in the RFL. This potential, man, this potential has definitely been upgraded here since Coach Woods has been able to take over the Austin Armadillos. Chump gonna throw this pass to Levi Dixon. You just gotta love a good USC player. A ton of USC players here in the RFL, and they're definitely reliable. Most of the USC players I've ever seen, even all the way to the kickers, have definitely been reliable here, man. Great job. And the first down there for Dixon as Chumlee's throwing rifles, and Dixon not wanting to go down there, gets to the 20-yard line. on the move right now. Empty backfield here for Chumley. And the Armadillos. 5 seconds and then the man in motion. Can he get the ball off? He does. Gonna throw to him, and Dixon gonna be stopped there. It's gonna be a 3rd and inches. Looks like King Armstrong had the first down saving stop here. Dixon going out wide. Chumley gonna throw underneath, and that ball will be tipped. It's a 4th and inches. See what Woods decides to do here. 4th and inches here. Be nice to get the inches. They're going to go for it here. Yep, aggressive he will be. I formation now. It's got a fullback in the backfield. That's going to be actually a tight end while he blocks it. They get the first down regardless as they run it to Dixon there. And that's a great play there. Great play call by the Armadillos. 15 yards out. Going to run it again. Trying to go downhill. Going to run into a sea of blue. He gets drowned. Hayden Gentry and company in the backfield there to stop him. It's Chumley gonna throw. Catch gonna be made, and it's Dixon, 3rd and 7. Chumley, man, this guy is just so exciting to watch. Over 4,500 yards. I mean, we can see him get close to 5,000 in this game, the way he's passing right now. I mean, he was like, I think like 45, 86, something like that. I mean, 400-yard gain easily. Put him at 5,000 passing yards for the season. I'm not sure what the total yards are for a passing quarterback here. The record in a season, we will have to see. Maybe I see Pat is in the chat. He may know, so maybe be able to look that up for me if possible. But man, still with 3 more games left to play. I can only imagine the kind of damage that he could do. We'll definitely have to look at the schedule to see. But that's high. That sounds very, very high to me. Here goes Cal Bain coming back out. Mentioned he was 26 years old. 6'4", 214 pounds, operating, looks like in the West Coast zone run offense. His 5th season here in the RFL. He also is a very physical quarterback. We know he can run as well, definitely can pass. He definitely has been operating at a high level here in Columbus. Quite been around a lot of blokes. It's a 3rd and 6. Kingston Kitty going nowhere on that one as we are winding down here in the first quarter. This Bain going to throw one down the field. Snap chance, another one. 21 across the 50, and he is going to be to the 46-yard line. That is going to be Tyreek Bridges. That's a USC man. I was talking about those guys. Talked them up a bit. The year 2 man. Oh, he just threw that ball. Look at this. He threw it right to him on the play, and Tyreek Bridges says, no, Armand. I don't care if you're a veteran. I'm taking that. A lot of talk about the new era here in the RFL. A lot of newer players starting to make names for themselves. How about that INT there on the QB there? That's going to be the end of the first quarter. Let's go. We'll break for a second. Austin out on top over St. Louis. Here's Chumley, man, with excellent field position at the 45-yard line. Fakes it inside. Great blocking. Gonna roll out. They do get to him last. You gotta play a bell. That's gonna be William Yost, the right end, former Diablo, getting back there. Empty set here. Chum looking to pass. Chum going to throw down the field. Connection made. End zone. Touchdown. Armadillos. Chris Braun out of LSU. Wow. Walk off easily. Touchdown there. It's blown coverage. No one, man, he just must have left someone off the line there. Looks like that was 26. That is going to be Jalen Brooks. Getting smoked off the line there by Chris Braun. At least that's what it looked like from this angle here. Wow. 17 with the field goal. The kick is up and the kick is good as the Austin Armadillos absolutely scorching right now against the St. Louis Aviators here. 13-16 remaining in this game here. Aviators been working out, honestly, kind of loving how they were able to get Cal Bain here to replace, obviously, Marquise Washington, which they had to trade away due to cap issues here. They currently have Cal Bain. I mean, this is a one-year deal for this guy here. And, I mean, this guy, he's only working at $7 million here, so we'll have to see whether or not they decide to re-sign him and having a great season. I'm pretty sure postseason play is going to let the Aviators know whether or not he is going to be a keeper here. But, I mean, he's on a one-year deal. They can do a lot of things with this guy. No telling how much money he may decide to ask for at 26 years of age. And if they're able to make a deep playoff run and maybe even get to a reload bowl, that'll be really interesting to see whether or not these guys are going to be able, whether they're not going to get a deal done in offseason to keep him on this team here. I think a lot of the success here of the Aviators has definitely been just his pocket presence, being able to sense whether or not he's going to run or pass. Now, picking up pressure right now, and I got a feeling that Bain's going to start to get a little bit more aware of this rush, this rushing attack right now, pass attack right now. So we'll see whether or not he decides to start taking off here, or maybe it's just going to be smothered here by the Armadillos in the pocket here. Let's see, going to throw one there, and this is the target. 17. Empty backfield here for Cal Bain. In the pocket, and the throw, and has a man. That is going to be a great hit. Whew. It's Tyreek Bridges, man. He came in there and just laid down the law there. The Aviators, man, boy, they are looking a bit cooked right now, man. 10:37 remaining, down 17. Another punt going back to Austin. I think one of the great things about the Austin Armadillos just has to absolutely be the fact that they were able to get a user coach here to kind of exploit some of the strengths here of the Armadillos. Funny how a coach can change the whole situation up. Definitely been a great season here for Austin so far. They are playing very good football. You can tell here by the score right now. It's a 9-4 team. They are absolutely killing it right now as they are on the move at the 44-yard line. Let's talk about contracts earlier here, and Chumlee still on this roster here through 2027, man. I definitely think he's probably just going to, he's obviously the franchise QB here, but think he probably will be on this team for quite some time, especially if Austin is able to make a deep playoff run of their own, maybe even get to a reload bowl here. Can't see them parting ways with this guy here, especially after this season, man. What a remarkable season he has had here. It's a good pass there, man. This is what we've been seeing all season long. He just locked in, dropping back 2-3 steps, not taking too much time, finding open wide receivers and tight ends. Aiming looking pretty good here for the Armadillos this season. Maybe an offset formation here for Trent. Fake the handoff, throws. Easy ball there, but Braun cannot hold on to it there. Just gotta love the presence in the pocket this season for Chumlee. Pass there. I like to call these short passes that are for successful first downs, 5, 6, 7. And that's just experience, right? This always comes down to the experience of the QB. Gotta love Chumlee's game management earlier on here today. Almost a chunk on ball there. Could not bring it down. Jalen Brooks trying to make up for giving up touchdown earlier here. That brings a 4th and 6. And the Aviators will get this football back. Pick this up. And that'll be to the 26-yard line. Pass and incomplete. Second and 10. Gonna launch one down the field. That's a man wide open. Oh my goodness, it's off in the hands of Kingston Kitty. Wow. I mean, he emailed that football to him, and he still dropped it here. How is that possible? 3rd and 10. Bain down the field. He's going to go down. It's a sack on the play, and it's 99. Isaiah Ingram, former Toronto Thunderbird, year 7 being out of Wesley College. And I want to say Isaiah Ingram is definitely on the list for Defensive Player of the Year this season. He's got a ton of tackles as well. Inside. And that'll be across to the 41-yard line. He's with a 2nd and 6. And this offensive attack is absolutely crazy. I was looking at the stats earlier for the Armadillos, and I mean, they've got tons of guys. I mean, Jordy Johnson with over 88 receptions coming into this game, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns here. They had Louis Luciano with 94 receptions. He's got something like 1,000 yards almost here, 5 touchdowns. Braun with 73 receptions, 3 touchdowns. Dixon, the halfback, right? 94 receptions. He's gonna definitely have 100 receptions as a halfback this season, and 4 touchdowns. This offense, man, definitely a big story here in the Relocation Football League. Gotta respect the numbers they have been able to put up statistically here. He's coming back out. We have not been able to see Cal Bain run yet. He's got over 500 yards. There he is. I'm just calling, and he's off to the races as he gets the first down, but it's a fumble. Oh my goodness, that's going to be costly. Did they recover the football? Let's see. Oh my goodness, they recovered the football. I was just talking them up here. There goes the RFL Jinx. This is what you want to see, but he fumbles. And I don't think the knee was down. It's going to be on that left knee. Let's see. No, sir. That is a straight fumble, and the Armadillos with the takeaway. Chumlee coming back out onto the field. Man, what a key takeaway that was. They put this man at the 37-yard line. And that'll be a dead man. He's down. Armadillos, their defense has been popping this season, man. They got 4 defenders with over 80 tackles. David Leathers, obviously I mentioned that earlier, 147 tackles. From him, the right outside linebacker Michael Kelly has 99 coming into this game, maybe 100 now. Obviously, Hayden Harold been killing it as well. He's got 93 total tackles, man. These guys have been absolutely killing it. And then they have Marvin Heaney with 88 tackles. I think Carlton Baines had 84. And I thought I saw Michael O'Neill with around 80 or 81 tackles as well, man. So they have been absolutely destroying teams here defensively. We do have an injury timeout. That's going to be Jordy Johnson. Hate to see 82 on the bench. Hopefully he's going to be okay and able to return in this game here. 4th and 17. Armadillos going to elect to kick. Nine-yard gain on the play. Who's under the ball? Colt Cruz with a reception. It's an offset formation. On the throw. Catch going to be made. Big salute to Pat McNeil in the chat, man. Letting us know. Playoffs in 4 weeks. Look down, man. RFL playoffs tradition, man. Love that here. In the RFL. First down. Kyle Bateman, he's looked a bit inaccurate in this game here. He's going to have to get accurate. I mean, this is just critical for his success here and effectiveness in trying to get a win for his team here. I mean, he's got to improve on his accuracy in this game. Maybe we need to settle down a little bit here. I know we're getting closer to the playoffs and things will start to get a little squirrely here for teams. But the consistency has not been good here. He's been consistent most of the season, but the consistency here has not been good. Now he's elected to take off here, but I mean, down 17. You still have a whole half of football left, so we'll see whether or not his decision-making under pressure, right? Because this is what's been happening. They're putting a lot of pressure on the outsides and also the middle here, and he either has to pass the ball really quickly or he has to try to run here. Unfortunately, he is not able to make the quick enough decision to get outside fast enough. And so this has pretty much ended up in him not being able to distribute and run the football like he would like to. That'll be a turnover there. Give the ball back here. 16-24. Sean Lee, 187 yards, 1 touchdown. Single back formation. Sean Lee gonna throw. Gonna connect here with Jordy Johnson. So Jordy Johnson back in the mix here. 2-minute warning is upon us. This Chum gonna throw. Catch is made, gets it across the 31-yard line. Here's Chuck Lee. Ooh, they get to him on that one there. I think what definitely has worked here for the Armadillos has been the deep pass, and he's really in that play action a bit at times. There's Jordy. A nice reception to the 47-yard line. How about the run after catch there? He gets that to the 47-yard line. To King Armstrong in coverage there, and Jordy Johnson happens to play. Actually, no, that wasn't the King Armstrong. He made the tackle in coverage there. Looks like a linebacker was in coverage. That's going to be Matthew Williamson, the middle linebacker. No, actually, Giovanni Diggs out of TCU was in coverage there. My apologies for that mess up there. Here's Chum going to throw. He is just painting the corners right now, finding a man. On the outside is Drew Wilkerson, it looks like. Sorry, not Drew Wilkerson, that is Brandon Williams. Chung gets it to Jordy. He will be to the 19-yard line. Man, went to the bench, looked like he was going to be out for most of this game, and he has come back electric right now. We got a timeout now, 17-0. Austin in full control and on the move here already in the red zone right now. 31 seconds remaining, split backs. Clock is winding down. Austin with just one timeout. Let's see what they decide to do. They're going to call it now. So Coach Woods here knows he got 19 seconds remaining. How will he decide to play this here? A bit difficult in this part of the field to pass. This is where most teams are tough here in the red zone. Gonna throw one. Ooh, a 50-50 ball. It's gonna sail out of bounds there. No chance for anybody to receive that one there. Chung looking, eyeing, throws that ball away. It'll be a 4th and 8. And then more than likely just power on 3 extra points here to make it 20. A solid 20 points about to be put up by the Austin Armadillos. And I forgot to mention here, this is a big story for Austin as well. This kicker here, man. This kicker, Corey McCoy, has not missed this season. He is 26 of 26. This is 27 of 27, I believe now. Or 28 of 28 right now. His longest 50. He has not missed this season, and I would have to say that also is definitely going to be something that's a huge part of the Armadillos' success this season. I mean, you're getting over the 50 here. You got a guy that can boot it. He is not missing, so you're getting points every single drive, 100% across the 50. He is keeping that stat line up here for Austin, man. So that's an amazing accomplishment here for the Austin Armadillos. I know they are happy to have this kicker as well here. 3 seconds remaining, and Cal Bain in the backfield might be trying to throw a Hail Mary. Throw it to the sidelines there. It's going to go out of bounds, and that is how we are going to end the first half of action here in the Week 15 game of the week. Boy, it's been a great one so far. Let's take a bit of a break. This is going to be my personal take here, man. Just been definitely looking at what Chung Lee is able to do here with the Armadillos this season here, and I would definitely say if he's not going to be around with the Armadillos, man, I just have a strong feeling this guy here, man, definitely needs to be looked at as far as his game tape. He's definitely been overperforming. Not old yet, man. Definitely not old. 30 years of age. Still has some time in him here. Not sure exactly what Austin is going to do with this guy, but I definitely just think this is, this season here is very crucial. Next season as well, I think he definitely deserves another season here in Austin. I'd like to see what happens. Is he going to be? They're going to sign him long term. They're going to release him or whatever. But I mean, look, if you're a team looking for a QB here, this guy here, man, what he has been able to do here, absolutely amazing. There's so much resilience that he's happened upon here in season 9. Catch there. Get that to Mahi Watson, 29-year-old veteran out of North Dakota State. Tight end whipping the chains there for him. Definitely been a comeback type of a season here. Kind of representing perseverance here and excellence in the RFL. Needless to say, I hesitate to say face of the league, but I mean, he's definitely put on a veteran season like some of the other QBs that we have shunned here in the RFL season to season. And this kind of performance here, over 4,500 yards, 30 touchdowns, 31 or 32 touchdowns now. I mean, 4th and 13 as they go nowhere there. St. Louis applying some pressure. And here will come Cal Bain, man. Wow, a goose egg on the board, not able to get anything going right now. He only came into this game with 2,800 yards here. He's had a couple of picks right now that have been absolutely devastating for his ball club. And he is just seeming like he's just kind of in like a rut right now, man. Not able to really get anything going. No sparks going on right now. A bit lackluster at times. If you ask me, man, I haven't seen the Aviators in a long time look this bad. This is going back. Remember this guy's name, man. He was a quarterback before Marquise Washington. This is how the Aviators kind of looked back then. Haven't seen them look like this in a long time here. I mean, third quarter, 0 points from the Aviators. It's just a little bit. If you've been watching the RFL for multiple seasons, you would know this is just not how the Aviators operate here. So, oh my goodness, it's going to be the third INT. It's a snatchy. Oh my goodness. And I mean, can he not? What can this man not do? So David Leathers has around 150 total tackles on the season, maybe more than that now. And he's got an INT here. Oh my! Let me look at the stats here. Let me see Leathers. I wrote a lot of stuff down for him. I didn't write down how many INTs he had already. That might be his second or third. He probably has at least one or two here, man. Wow! What a performance right now by the Armadillos. And I mean, they came into this game. I mean, they are definitely, and this also, I'm just going to be honest here. At one point, I don't remember what season, despite how badly the Barons were under Coach Woods, he had a season in which I want to say that he led the league in something crazy with INTs from the secondary. He has come here to the Armadillos, and they've got around 15 or 16 INTs as well. They have been, this is obviously something that carries with the coach. Coaches just kind of have, what do you call it, man? They just kind of have traits, using coaches, right? Things that are known for. And I would definitely say that the impact of Coach Roland Woods here on the Armadillos he's definitely put his sauce on this team here. Definitely defensively, if we're not talking offensively. This is kind of a shocker to a lot of people offensively, considering what happened before. But he definitely has put his own work in with this team, and you can just kind of feel what is going on in Brooklyn defensively with this team here. So great job there again. Thank you very much, Pat. There, the season 6 Barons. Yeah, they were definitely they were wrecking shop. I don't remember how many INTs they had, but it was something phenomenal. We were talking about how they were leading the league. I mean, he was getting like, I don't know, 3-4 picks a game. It was crazy. So you just have to go back and check that season out. Looks like to Pat McNeil in the chat. Appreciate you as always, brother. Second and 7. Kingston Kinney, man, the Armadillos, you got to put hats off. They have slowed down Kingston Kinney, and that is the way you beat the Aviators, man. I've had a lot of practice against the Aviators in previous years. Obviously this year, man, no way, but previous years. And I'm going to tell you, if you can stop the running game of the Aviators, even when they had Marquise Washington, if you can stop the run game and make them one-dimensional, you can pretty much beat this. You'll beat this team fairly easy, in my opinion. That's just how much experience I've had here against the Aviators. Now, I will say that Marquise Washington is a different beast. He was always in the game. I mean, but still, this team has kind of been reduced down a little bit. No shade to Cal Bain, no shade to any of the players on the Aviators, but they've been a little bit downgraded here without Marquise Washington, so it makes them definitely beatable. With Marquise Washington, this team was stacked. I mean, he just kept the ball moving at all times here. So, kind of seeing a weakness now in this ball club. Not to say that Cal Bain has not been balling, and the rest of the usual players on this team are playing their hearts out right now, but you just definitely notice a difference here. This is definitely not a Marquise-esque game if he was on this team here. This Bain gonna throw. That's gonna be made. It's a dime. Gets it to the 33-yard line. Agree with Darius Hodge there about not having a legit offensive weapon outside of Kingston Kinney. I don't want to do it. It's a good run there. Ooh, boy, that's how he's supposed to look. I definitely want to make sure that I don't want to rag on Cal Bain. I do think Cal Bain has potential here in the relocation football league, but I do agree that we're talking about a consistent beast or a consistent weapon, right? Definitely is 2K. I'm not sure if you can put the same thing on Cal Bain like we do 2K. Well, I do agree with that statement there from Hodge. The pressure, the throw. And honestly, talking about that weapon, it's funny because Marquise Washington didn't necessarily have that consistent offensive weapon for the Aviators. Other than 2K, that's a touchdown. We get on the board here as I talk up a touchdown because that goose egg was just looking terrible on the board here. And now they get 6 here. Yeah, definitely at the wide receiver and tight end position. They do not have that player yet here. Don't want to sour. I think Sheffield's on this team. Is it so? Sheffield? Oh my goodness, Bain inside. He's going to get 8 here, and this just got interesting. 2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 10 plays, 73 yards, a 4-minute and 31-second left. And look at this. And this is just what you want to see them do. But the problem is that they're not dropping back in the zone much. They have got the number here of the Columbus Aviators. They are putting pressure on Cal Bain. He's not getting that kind of time. He's lucky there. But you know what? 53-8, and this game is not over. If you are a fan of the RFL, you've been watching this for 9 seasons. A lot of us have been watching, or even 4 or 5 seasons, 3 seasons, 2 seasons, whatever it is, right? Whatever time you've been watching this, you know that it never is over in the third quarter here in the RFL. Rarely is it over here in the third quarter of the RFL. We got a whole nother quarter remaining. Look, I know we don't have a lot of people in the chat right now. It's a Friday night. Look, smash the like button if you have not. Check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com. Don't miss whenever we go live. 9 seasons this thing, bars. 9 seasons. We play all the games, all of them. No simulations, no skip games. We have to skip the game and rearrange it. We watch every single game here. Nothing is simulated here. Everything is real stats. You are in tune. Loving what you're seeing right now. Please smash the like button Go to YouTube. Follow us on social media. Search Relocation Football League on X, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. Wherever you can find social media at, I'm pretty sure we have pages there. Reddit. Check us out. RelocationFootballLeague.com. Find out more and to get involved in this illustrious league of ours. Chris Braun with the reception on that last play there. Armadillos representing the ARC South. They're in first place. Time to hold on to it here. 23-8. There's Jordy getting to the 44-yard line. They are averaging 29 points scored per game. They are 6 yards shy of that. They have over 5,000 total yards here. First in the league. Over 4,500 total passing yards. First in the league. And we're going to go to a break here. 23-8. Armadillos. Put your fours up in the chat if you are live with us here in the fourth and final quarter, 14 minutes. Who is going to be great? Who is going to fall short? 2nd and 2. Quick pass. Chris Braun, first down, the 32-yard line. Let's get into the stats there. Over 800 yards of rushing for the Armadillos here. They have only allowed this season 22 points defensively in this game, in this season here. This offensive attack, man, they are leading the league. They are so dynamic, difficult to stop, although they're going to contain the rear, and I'll have to make a man down. Down goes Chumlee here. Regardless, I mean, they have been an aerial offense all season long, very dynamic. So if you get one of these here, right, if you get a sack against the Armadillos, you worked very, very hard for that sack there. We got to go ahead and give it up to the Aviators on that one, man. They're putting so much pressure on this defense. Look at that there. I mean, that's pressure. Oh, God. Put that in a nice butter sauce spot. He was in good coverage, but his back was turned. Chumlee, again, we're talking about how smart he is, right? And the guy just put that ball right there, saw the DB's back to him. Handoff to Dixon, inside, Dixon fighting, touchdown, Armadillos. Levi Dixon with another 10-plus yard carry into the end zone for a touchdown, and he is going to shake the hands of his teammates there. I was talking about the pressure, right? High-scoring offense. They are so effective, right, against defenses, so potent. To put up 30 here. Kick is up, and the kick is good, and the Aviators, man, not knowing exactly what to do here. You know, I was talking a lot also about St. Louis and how the run game, right? How the run game has been stopped basically by the Armadillos here. And, you know, I looked down and I realized that, you know, they've only allowed 1,000 rushing yards on the season, right? They've been very effective against the run. Front seven has definitely played very, very well. And obviously, you know, Kingston Kenny, you attack the gaps, right? I mean, you can go outside, but you attack the gaps, right? That power zone run type of play here. And, you know, the Armadillos have definitely shown a lot of discipline, a lot of control in the gaps here against Kingston Kenny, making the Aviators one dimensional. They do get a pass there. Wide open man, not sure what was going on with the coverage there, but it's Cole Cruz. It's a great pass. I know what kind of, that's a great route. Not sure exactly what it was here, but all I know is nobody was on him there, and that's going to be a freebie there. is Bain. A quick pass. Catch going to be made. Gets to the 26-yard line. Maybe he's not doing as good as they would have liked to do. They are used to scoring around 26 points per game. Oh, it's almost another snatch. I thought that was going to be a tip drill for a moment. This dominant. Over 1,900 rushing yards this season. They have not really been able to exploit the ground against the Armadillos. First down. It's going to be the Kingston Kinney. Good pass. Kingston Kinney, nice little route there. Gets a little curl, sits inside, just underneath that spread cover zone there. So down to the 11, 2nd and 10. Down. 3rd and 18. I mean, I gotta just credit Bain as well. I mean, he's only over 2,800 yards here, and obviously, you know, with the Aviators here, we know that the aerial attack is a bit underdeveloped with Cal Bain in the mix. I can't say that that's the same case with Marquise Washington. We know that the offense is a bit limited. We know that they are not as versatile as they could be, and we know that it's a very predictable offense. We know that they want to pass here. There's Bain throwing. It's a touchdown. He gets into the end zone there. That's a passing one. Armand Hallen, he's been targeting him all game here. Finally going to get it into the end zone there. Nice play there. They kind of creep up on this board a bit. Pocket. And he's going to be a dead man down. They get to him there on the play. 30-14. Long way to go here with just 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Good by the Armadillos, and this is going to be Chumlee's put-away drive, I'd have to say. I'm not trying to be biased or anything here, but Chumlee, man, he's been so great this season. Here he is at the 32 with a throw one to Don. Burning this clock here, keeping this defense guessing right here, creating opportunities in the backfield. Here he is. Oh, he's going to get sacked. I thought he was going to dump that ball off. I thought he was going to dump that ball off to Dixon right there. That's why I said, you know, they're creating opportunities here. But instead he gets sacked there. So they get him on that one, 3rd and 10, but the clock still rolling here. Pass. Oh, boy. Dropped. That'll be a 4th down. So quickly, that coming to an end there. 4 minutes, 42 seconds remaining. I would say, though, the weakness of the Armadillos this season, though, if I had to bring up weaknesses, I've talked about a lot of strengths here. The weakness of the Armadillos is definitely going to be in their rushing yards this season. Only coming into this game with 766 rushing yards on the season. The ground game is a bit underutilized, even though I know they're trying to establish it here. And that might be something that limits them in the playoff conversation. I'm just going to throw that out there. So we have to kind of look at the fact that, you know, they're not really running the ball. Chumlee's going to have to pass the ball against some great defenses. He's done a great job this season. Can he do that against the top-tier defenses in the playoffs? We're going to find out about that. Defensively, they are allowing, you know, quite a bit of passing yards in a sense. Secondary, you know, does make very big plays at times. They do play very strong. They do have a lot of INTs, but they do give up quite a bit of yardage against great QBs. Oh my goodness. And that was a great jinx going their way here. That's going to be another INT for the Armadillos. That's Michael Neal now. How about that there?
Yeah, we dominate.
What a snatchy that was there by Mike O'Neal. And I think he might have had his AirPods in his helmet. He heard me commentating the game here. He says, hey, take this, Mix. Forget that take. Man, oh man, how Matt coming into the chat and plane down. Yeah, his plane is definitely down, kamikaze style. They killed themselves. Here's a good pass there. This is 25. Here's Chuck. Throw. Dixon to the outside. Dixon up the sideline. Dixon will not be stopped until he gets down to the 6-yard line. Let's just say big salute to all the guys who were able to come out tonight. Know it's a bit difficult to come to Friday games, though I unfortunately had to start a bit early. Commissioner Smitty is back at home in Delaware visiting family, so I picked up this game in the last moment. So I know it's a bit off schedule for the majority of the league, but big salute to all the guys who were able to come out to the game here. See Chrome, Austin Crocodile is here. Michael Blunt is here. What's going on, Philly? Mac is here. Pat McNeil is here. Darius Hodge is here. Ryan McCavalier is here. Think outside the box is here. Azeel Wolf, it's a touchdown, Armadillos. This is just piling up here, man. Gonna go ahead and continue to my shout outs here. Pecan is here. Frame Drop. That's Connor Jameson here. Frame Drop Gaming is here. Kennard Roden is here. Eric Ashley was here. The Samurai Nation is here. Coco Punch was here. Rollout Dillos. Roland was here. Daniel Silverio checked in here. Let's see. Joshua Prince checked in. Zoe checked in. Let's see. Steffield there. Let's see. Amber Spencer says hello to you too. Ronnie Shanahan, what's going on, Ronnie? Kai Sean Williams was here. Samaj J was here as well. Dante Taylor, Jeezy was here. And I'm not sure who else. I think that's all the guys who actually kind of checked in here tonight. But again, big salute to all you guys coming through, holding us down. Appreciate you guys as always. Go ahead and smash the like button if you have not done. Appreciate it again. 37-14. The Austin Armadillos ready to improve to 11-3 on the season. As the St. Louis Aviators about to fall to 9-5 on the season. Here is a pass. We are about to enter into week 17 here at the Relocation Football League. Check us out at www.relocationfootballleague.com. You already know, season 9. Everything fine. We're looking right now. It's a good pass. Yeah, we don't just do the pro. I mean, we do the college as well. After our playoff series, we have the college series starting. We have starting to hire new coaches in college as well. We will see a few coaches battling it out this summer. You have college football dropping July 7th, I want to say, somewhere in there. We got Madden dropping August 11th, August 14th, whatever it is. I mean, so we're on to the next year 26 college series and also the pro series. Non-stop grind here in the Relocation Football League. There can be a sack on the play. Bain goes down. I say the Bain train, where he's been hit by a train by this defense. I see the Ingram there. That's almost another INT. It could have been 4. Denied. Yeah, you got to just dap up after that, man. What a performance this has been by the Austin Armadillos. And how about the gameplay? How about Levi Dixon? How good has he been in this ball game? Boy, a couple of runs from 10 plus here in the Relocation Football League. Week 15 finale. He has played absolutely amazing. I got a big shout out here to Michael Blunt, man. Member for 8 months, and I just gotta say, as long as I've been in this league, I've never seen a member that's been dedicated to speaking in the chat as much as Michael Blunt. Chrome always is here for the most part. Hodges always here. Pat is always here. But I'm just saying, Michael Blunt, man. Michael Blunt has definitely been that man. Hey, it's your boy Mix, aka Rob Roby. It's Friday night. Time to get mine started. This one's over here. And shout out to the Austin Armadillos getting the dub against the St. Louis Aviators here. They're going to improve to 11-3. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the stats and get out of here. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Hey, thanks, Hodge. Thanks, Blunt. Appreciate you guys, man. Salute.